What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 1, Game of the Year edition, on Steam!
On Steam!
And as you can hear, I'm back with my good friend, motherfucking Gothalion, the Gothalion. How's it going, Gothalion?
You know, it feels like it's been forever. It's good.
Yeah, I know. We actually kind of planned this out rudimentally sometime around, like, I think, like, December, where, like, when this hits, we could do this, and then we bring that back and do this, and then in the summer, we could finish up Claptrap's DLC. The only thing that we couldn't really prepare for was the pre-sequel being announced.
Yeah, we had no idea that the pre-sequel was going to happen, so it was kind of like, no, none at all. That shit was a surprise, man.
Yeah,
I have to say.
It came out of left field, especially, like, when I was hearing about it, everybody was like, is this bullshit? Like, Wilhelm? Athena? Playable Claptrap?
It did sound like bullshit. Like, at first I was like, no way.
Yeah, it sounded like something you would hear, like, rumors on the forums about. It's like, did you hear about this? Some off-the-wall crazy shit is happening. Like, no, it's not.
Nah. But yeah, because we originally planned this to come out to give us a little something Borderlands before Destiny came out.
Yeah, and now that we have more Borderlands coming, and we have Destiny, which we actually thought the beta was going to be sometime in June, and they sprung us with a public alpha. Who does that?
The public alpha was a major surprise. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually for devs only, the alphas.
Sorry about that, guys. My mic cut out just for a second there because I don't know why. I think my USB port might be dying, but that's no big deal. We were talking about Destiny having a public alpha, and that was quite surprising. Nobody saw that coming, and I think that's really big of Bungie to stand by their product and be like, you know what? We're going to bring our game out in alpha and show you what we got so far.
Yeah, and you know, like, usually alphas are specifically for developers, and the beta is usually what they put out to the public. Yeah, that was a big deal, I felt, but that kind of like the public was a little overly harsh on the alpha on certain aspects, but I'm not sure.
For the first 24 hours, there was a little bit of problems. You yourself had problems getting your code in matter of fact.
I don't know what happened. Like, I had a code, right? And that code was for, like, the public alpha, and then that code didn't work. The code that worked was for, like, the first look alpha or some shit.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know why that happened.
It done goofed.
It done goofed, yeah.
But
I need to find this quest we're supposed to do.
I hit a nasty glitch that wouldn't allow me to do any damage. It was terrible. I was doing 34 with a critical hit damage modifier, and inside of Bungie's games, you would know that, you know, their games have really big critical hit modifiers, and even with the lowest damage rifle inside of Destiny, you'd be doing more than 34 damage.
Oh, absolutely, you'd be doing more than 34 damage.
I was like, why is this game so hard? But then, within 24 hours, not only did they fix some of the problems, but they also were adding features to the alpha that weren't in. And I was like, man, that's a huge win for, you know, Bungie to be able to modify their system that fast.
Yeah, I know that the next-gen servers, the PSN and the Xbox Live, are a lot more accessible than shit was back on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So that's really good for the kind of game that Destiny is.
Yeah, the console seemed to really be picking up on the allowing developers to kind of tweak their game as it goes and keep things a little bit fresh. But Destiny, like I said, I was really surprised at how... back here, God. There's a big bad motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's being pretty harsh. But yeah, like I said, I was really surprised by the fact that we both came out of the alpha with separate, opposite opinions on what the game's strong suits were.
Yeah, we really did, and like, it's not that I disagree with any of the points that you're saying about it. It's just like, we both got different feedback from people, it seems, which was really cool, because it seems like they've really focused in on more than one niche for the game, which is awesome and hard to do on top of that.
I like the fact that, like, you know, even when we're playing, like, you know, Titanfall, we discuss what type of game backgrounds you come from. You know, you've done the WoW and all that other shit, and I come from more of a PvP, multiplayer, first-person shooter. It's funny that you gravitated towards the PvE, and I gravitated towards the PvP, and it's just, it's crazy how well done that both systems are. And I like the fact that the answer, the question for both parties is, what's next? What are we gonna do next?
I'm really not worried about that question, you know? It's like I watched your video the other day, and if you haven't watched this MorninAfterKill video, you should go watch it.
Yeah, watch all my videos.
Watch all of them. You were talking about the what's next, the Borderlands, and like people say, okay, you know, I've killed these bosses, and I got this gear from the bosses.
What do I do with the gear?
What do you do with the gear? Oh well.
Kill the same bosses that you just got the gear from.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I look at Destiny, and I know the kind of shit that they're gonna do because it has a lot of systems in it that are like MMOs. But I don't want you guys to look at that as a negative thing. You know, like no one's really done these systems in a way that didn't feel awful, super bad grindy. But I feel like Destiny kind of has its shit together.
Well, Destiny is gonna be a grind. There's gonna be a lot of grind in Destiny.
There's gonna be a bit of grinding, but like Borderlands has tons of grinding in it.
Especially if you want top tier loot. But the thing is the grind is actually worth it in Destiny because the reward for having top tier loot is fucking people up in some PvP.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did what I did in World of Warcraft too, because I would get gear and then go PvP with it. You know, that's what really addicted me to WoW was it wasn't like the rating and the
Although like you did do the rating for the gear you needed, but...
Well, actually, I got most of my gear for PvP from PvPing.
Oh.
The point system that is in Destiny for getting new gear was in World of Warcraft. You would do arena matches every week,
and
then you would have an arena cap, and then that's how you got your arena gear.
But you could... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you could get bonus gear that also helps you in PvP that's not available from PvP. From doing like raids and shit, and I did that as well.
Alright, so yeah, I'm 100% new to this, so I was like kind of, you know, looking at all these features in a game, and I'm like, man, this is gonna be a game that's gonna take a long time to get to where you want to be inside the game. And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I mean, it's centered so well over keeping things fresh. I was reading just the other day that Bungie has said that they want to have daily content added to the game that is like, say, like maybe just a mission or two, but just a fresh mission or two. And that makes a big deal, because I mean, think about it. Even if you only play 15-20 minutes a day, you hop on, play the brand new mission after you've already beaten the game, and that's your Destiny for the day.
Exactly.
And
on top of that,
brand new experience.
Well, yeah, and it's so easy for them to patch in new gear with the way that the leveling system works. Did you have an opportunity to check out the light stat that's on a lot of the gear?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that pretty much with that they never have to release a level cap upgrade. I mean, they can down the road, but it's less necessary for them to put new content in because they could just put higher level enemies, but put more light on your gear. For those of you who weren't aware, light makes your character level higher, or technically higher. It makes you more effective against enemies that are higher level.
Kind of like weapon proficiency, but it affects everything.
Yeah, it affects everything.
It's a great system, actually. And the one thing I really do like is that Bungie has said that they are willing to, instead of increase level upgrades, when they make the enemies harder, they're just going to add in new subclasses to balance characters out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so if they're like, oh man, you know, we want to upgrade these characters, what we can do is add some more skills to these skill trees and add a couple extra skill trees to the game, and boom, now your character is balanced through the skill trees. That's actually the same thing what 2K's been doing with the pre-sequel, is balancing out the leveling and the weapons through making the characters stronger.
Yeah, that's what it's looked like, and that's something you and I talked about a while ago.
I like that.
Yeah, we felt like they needed to really make every character feel like a badass, and it feels like they have so far, at least.
Well, in this game, they're not called Vault Hunters. They're called Badasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, they're not hunting any votes on the moon.
Okay.
So,
I could have swore I heard them refer to them as Vault Hunters.
No, I distinctly heard them talking in all the interviews at E3 as badasses.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So I was like, it seems like that they're being called badasses now, and I like that.
We got an equalizer, legendary.
Did we get a new equalizer?
Yeah, it's only level 31 though.
Yeah, well, the ones I'm using is like level 24.
Sure.
And this is a level 37 hardened skag. How about bird? Oh, the bird did something.
One of the things I want to talk about when it comes to that whole what's next mentality is how easy it is for them to add new gear in. To say like the PvP system. I think they'll probably end up doing seasons on PvP. Say like, okay, game is out for 4 months. Everybody has all their PvP gear at the end of that. They release a new season, a new set of gear, and then you start working towards that. Because that's something that World of Warcraft did, and it kind of really makes sense with this whole Crucible system.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Like, you're basically talking about releasing weapons in like series that you can only get this weapon in season 1 or
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like over time they continually release new
cool
sets.
Because then people that come in later, they're like, "Man, where did you get that badass gun?" I'm like, "I've been playing since season 1, motherfucker." Listen,
yeah, exactly.
I've been pushing down some damn Destiny hours. But that's one thing that I'm really happy about, though. Is another thing is the skill-based matchmaking. If you take a look at the stats in the alpha, there is what's called a warrior ranking. And based upon your win-loss and your KDR, it's ranking you as a warrior and putting you up against people of similar ranking.
Yeah, I never really felt like I was hitting fuckers who were, like, incredibly better than I was, you know?
Yeah, I never felt like, well, there's a couple of videos there where I put the hurt down on a few people, but I don't think a lot of people were really expecting me to pick up on that shotgun melee meta real fast, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they didn't have no answer for that shit.
Yeah, the shotgun melee shit worked really well. I liked it.
You don't really have an answer for throwing knives either. There's no way to counter a throwing knife, actually. Just...
Nah, if there's a knife in your skull, you're pretty much got a knife in your skull.
Yeah, you got a knife in your skull, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I still use the auto rifle in PvP, but I played as the Titan, so it was kind of like the trickle effect for killing people.
Hey,
you know?
Look! His arm's gone.
Oh yeah, because there's oh shit. It's because there's actually gore in Borderlands 1.
Oh, that's what I liked about Destiny 2. Head pops are in there.
Yeah, head pops were in there.
Well, the enemies don't really... it's not blood, but it's a quote-unquote, their light, their soul is released out of their body. But when you shoot their head definitely disappears, and you get a satisfying beam of light out of the top of the head. And
yeah.
I feel rewarded. I like that. I hate the fact that I don't feel rewarded for headshots in Borderlands 2. It's just like, critical. Alright, I'm fucking this character up, but afterwards, they're laying on the ground and barely look like they're touched.
Well, yeah, they call those precision kills when you kill something with a crit in Destiny, and it actually recharges your super faster, precision kills, over normal kills.
Isn't there also... later on, there's other skills that, like, precision kills will regenerate your grenade cooldown faster and all different types of things. That's what I like. I think it's cool that they're getting away from actually, like, a static amount of grenades and just giving you a cooldown on it. Like, here, use a grenade every 35 seconds. Enjoy.
Some of the sets with the grenade cooldown are pretty ridiculous. And
the grenades are strong.
They are.
Even from level 1, the grenade is literally fucking... It's not no pre-patch goddamn counter... What was that? The contraband skyrocket.
Yeah. well, that and each subclass is gonna have like 3 different grenade variations that you could spec into. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of like unique feel between each character class and subclass within it.
I like that. I like the fact that each kind of character that you build kind of feels a little bit different. Like I actually can notice, like, when I'm running with a Titan, I'm like, man, he physically feels heavier
Yeah.
other characters. And you can tell when you're like double jumping with the hunter, I'm much more nimble, or with the warlock, you have a little bit more finesse because you're gliding along. It's actually they've done a really good job with how the characters feel. The only complaint I have about that is the field of view. I wish
there's nothing we could do about that.
yeah.
Though.
And I wish Bungie or console developers at the very least would give us the option of playing 60 frames per second, 720p, instead of full 1080p, 30 frames per second.
I agree 100%.
But the game's not out yet, so
it's not out yet. But that's not. I don't think that's going to be.
Thing.
Yeah.
Something that I don't think they're gonna be able to get the game running 1080p, 60 frames per second before launch.
No, I think we might actually see it at around 45 frames. It felt like it was over 30 most of the time, to be honest, in the alpha. So I think they'll optimize it a bit more.
It didn't feel terrible.
No, it didn't. It didn't, because you know why? Because it didn't dip under 30. That's when it feels bad. Is when it dips under 30 frames per second. That's when the game doesn't feel good. You don't want that.
It didn't dip at all during multiplayer, which is the big key.
Yeah.
During that PvP, if you have any like slowdown or frame, I'm not talking about actual lag, because there is a little bit of latency inside the game, but like I said, it's alpha, so you kind of just can't really say, Bungie, fix your fucking lag, because it's
well,
alpha.
Of course. The only people that have played it before now are fuckers who built it.
And it felt strong for what it was. There's only a few times that I've noticed, like, but when I noticed it, it was extreme. Like, I was shooting dead on and getting no hit markers at all.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I mean, that sucks, but it happens. It's an online game. Not every game. That's why competitive games are played on LAN.
Yeah. Yeah. I was listening to a video by you know Swifter.
I do not.
Or Swiftor.
I do not. And I know Driftor.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the fucking Twitch guy Swifter or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, there's too many tours, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
Driftor.
Yeah, Driftor. He was saying how when Bungie brought a bunch of the COD YouTubers out to this is the way the power plant is.
Los Angeles, right?
Oh no, it's down here. Yeah, they said when they brought a bunch of the COD YouTubers out, they thought that they were going to be set up on a LAN, but they were actually connected to Bungie's servers because Bungie wants to see how people are reacting to the latency, see how things are working, and I think that's really cool because I feel like other developers would have had them all on LAN, so it would be like nothing but sparkling reviews on the shit.
And PCs too, instead of PS4s.
Yeah, we're still wishing for that PC version.
Bungie has kind of hinted at it during E3, but didn't really say anything too much. They said it's possible and a very good fit for our game and something we would very much be pleased to do for our fans. And I believe them, but I think right now Bungie's being relied on to sell systems, sell consoles.
Yeah, they really are.
And I think they might have taken a little bit of a kickback from console developers so they can go ahead and, oh shit, bad mother Claptrap. Wow, whatever you got is eating them up.
Oh, I've got fucking Metal Storm on this guy now.
Oh, speaking of this, does this look familiar? This is the pre-sequel critical hit points, the glass.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, get it? The fucking, when you hit them in a...
Oh.
I think it kind of looks like it, right?
It does. It does it not, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit.
You alright?
I should be okay.
You want me to help you damage him, or...?
Nah, I got it. I wanted to bring something up that I thought about, and you know how they got rid of the Kinect and the Xbox One is now 10% more powerful?
Yeah.
How much of that do you think has to do with Destiny and the time in which they did that at?
Oh.
Because I actually heard a report from Bungie that said that with the 10% more power, it brings the Xbox One's resolution and performance on par with the PS4's for Destiny.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That is something I would like to see the internal documents on that. You know
I would
what I mean?
too. That's really interesting. It's really, really interesting.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall.
Oh shit, Destiny's gonna be big. Fuck. Get rid of the Kinect. Did you burn yours yet?
Did I burn my what?
Connect.
Oh no, but I will be. Every time I get time to do it, it rains.
Oh, really?
I was gonna do it during E3, you know what I mean? And it rained, which really sucks, because we've talked about this before. I had the opportunity to go to E3, all expense paid, and I turned it down because I was supposed to be working, but I don't work in the rain because I don't have a garage.
Oh, damn.
And, yeah, eventually I realized that I should probably just start going to these fucking conventions.
The conventions, I'm gonna be at PAX.
PAX Prime.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely probably gonna be at PAX East next year. I got CES lined up. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
If things go well and I actually get my Corvette this year or next year, PAX East, you should fly up here and we'll drive up from Jersey.
We'll drive up from Jersey.
Just fucking roll up in a pimp ass vet, like, fellas.
You should get a fucking Volt symbol painted on, or just get a decal.
No,
just get a temporary
I'll
decal.
Get it black with the Mac logo on it, the pink Mac logo. You know, gotta represent.
I'd probably rather fly. Well, how's the Jersey airport? I mean, it's got to be less of a pain in the ass than LaGuardia.
Oh,
I know that
you would
much.
have to go to Philly. Philly would be where Philly's cool.
Okay.
I like Philly. I hate this area though.
I know this area pretty well.
Do you? Do you know how to get through here one shot without fucking going around?
I'm definitely gonna try. All right, guys. So this could be a 2-episode DLC or a 10-episode DLC, depending upon how this area goes. All right. I'm putting on my concentration face now.
Put on your concentration face. I don't really have any jokes for concentration face.
That's fine.
I
mean,
guess,
you already had that meme with me that says I pooped.
Oh. That's great. Have you seen the Baru and Drag picture?
Yes, I did.
That's great, isn't it?
It's pretty fucking awesome.
It's fucking hilarious. I woke up one day and I was like, oh look, Baru's streaming at 7 in the morning. He must be doing a 24-hour stream. I went there and he was in a dress.
Yep.
I was like, I'm disappointed in you, Baru.
Were you disappointed? Well, I mean, yeah.
I understand why, you know, everybody's got their price, but man, dress, that's a hell of a price.
Yeah, you know what I hate is when I get the, hey, when are you gonna do this shit? And I'm like, I'm fucking not.
No, I don't know. Like, people are like, when are you gonna eat a ghost pepper? Like,
well, he didn't eat a ghost pepper.
Well, he ate ghost pepper salsa.
Salsa.
Right?
There's a difference.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but
it's mostly de-seeded.
Oh, well, the seeds are what carries the hotness.
Yeah, but there's this hot sauce they're gonna get their hands on that's like 100% capsaicin or something.
Well, that's not good.
No, that'll fuck you up.
That sounds dangerous, actually.
I think I already fucked up the way through here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I feel like you fucked up the way through here.
I
feel like we're back towards the beginning.
There's a good chance we're back towards the beginning.
See, what this is, fellas, if I go and look at the mini map here,
I'm looking too.
It's a giant fucking maze. See that?
And you see the question mark?
Yeah.
Such a troll, dude. That's such a good troll, though.
This is
oh my God.
This is a clever troll. This isn't no stupid spider pants troll. You know.
Hey, don't worry about that starting area behind us.
That's the starting area?
Yep.
God damn it, Goth.
Look, I got this.
You got this?
I got this.
I don't think you do.
I might.
Shit. Fucking claptraps. Are you using something corrosive? Is that
I was,
helps?
yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, my grenade has a corrosive on it.
Oh, nice. Nice. I have a transfusion, so you can steal all my beams.
Oh, okay.
Are we supposed to be following the signs, right?
No, actually, after you beat it, there's a green light that happens.
Oh,
But
okay.
I am going to go up here, though. Even though we've already been here.
Yeah, I feel like we might have been here.
Listen, there's no way of telling, Mac.
I know. The loot on the ground and the big wide open space over here.
Don't worry about it. I'm going this way now.
I feel like we've done this already.
All right.
Follow the power lines. How about we do that?
Hey, there's the big inning. All right, go this way. God damn it, me.
Wait. That's the start, right?
Yeah, these are the power lines.
Right?
Yeah, I know we're supposed to... Yeah.
Let's just follow the power lines. That seems like a good idea.
You know, I'm usually pretty good at one shot in this place, but the one time I'm like, hey, well, there's power lines in both directions.
Well, no, because look, it goes back, across, and this way. Look, keep going this way.
So, yeah, this way.
I'm following this one right here on the top right.
Yeah, you gotta hook a left over here.
All right,
because that's the only way to go.
Listen, that's a beefy Claptrap there. Are you gonna take care of him or not?
The beef eater trap? Yeah, I got him. Don't worry about it.
Cause you got DPS. Never mind. I'll continuously critical hit him over and over again until he dies. So
you like that?
That came across over this way, hits here, pops up. We need to be up here into this green area.
Oh, you can't. That's where the end is.
But that's where we need to go.
Yeah, that's the way you follow. No, I got this now. This is
sure?
the way. Yeah, I'm 100% sure about it.
100%?
100%.
I'm feeling it's more like 65%.
Did you check out any of the little cave systems in Destiny?
Oh, yes, dude! Oh my god, I got my ass kicked by the hive in one of them.
Yeah, we weren't quite high enough level for that shit yet, but there's some exploration to do in that game, dude.
I spent a good 15 to 20 minutes tucked behind a rock, hitting an enemy for 1 damage, trying to kill him. I was like, maybe he'll drop me super awesome loot gear.
Yeah, he had one of those question marks, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, those guys I think were in these areas level 15 or so.
They were level 20 on mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the area I went to. But there's a couple areas that you can go to underneath. There's like a whole sewer system.
Yep.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
Yeah, we're there already.
Alright. Nice. I'll kill Claptrap. You do what you gotta do there.
Yeah, even Bungie said that there was a lot of shit that no one saw inside the alpha because it's so tucked away.
Really?
Yeah, I hope they change the reset on chests to a day from a couple days.
Yeah, I think it was like 72 hours I read.
Yeah, that's too long. It needs to be like, I think it should be 12 to 24 hours at most. Cause then you'll do like your daily chest farm, but that won't be all you do. You need help?
Yeah, I don't got this. Oh, he went behind the fence right before I was about to get him. I can't hit shit from here.
Are you able to get those turrets with precision kills?
What's that?
The turrets up at the top.
Yeah, what about them?
Kill them with bullets.
I'm gonna kill them with bullets. The thing that happened was I threw out my transfusion so I could heal, and you stole my beams. Remember I said that you do that?
Oh, I stole your beams? What beam?
You stole my health beams.
But the health beams don't automatically get picked up, and I didn't pick up shit.
No, I watched them go to you.
There's no way.
I watched them go to you while I was in second win.
There's one behind you. There's a health beam right behind you.
No. Transfusion health beam.
I can't steal those.
Yes, you can.
No, my fucking... You can't... No, you don't get transfusions from other people's grenades
in
Borderlands 1. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't?
Watch.
Okay.
I don't have any grenades. Remember that time I said, watch this, and I couldn't...
I do remember that shit.
Yeah. There goes a bird. How about that? Fuck that trap.
Nice.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go full revolver. That's a Tropic Thunder reference. I love that show. You ever watch that movie?
What, with the, Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Wow, you should. It's like perfectly like our humor too.
Oh well, then I gotta go fucking get that.
Yeah,
like now.
Get that. You alright over here? You dying? Where are you?
No, I'm good. I'm over in the corner getting ammo from the ammo machine. I'm confirming every piece that I need to buy.
I'm fighting a badass over here.
I'm on my way. We gotta fight Nox here in a second.
Oh yeah, fucking pissed off Nox too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he
He's
doesn't want to be
not happy
alive.
that Claptrap revived him.
Not at all.
Fucking Claptrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this
pretty
DLC
impressed.
though.
Yeah, this DLC's pretty good. It gets a hard time though from like the core audience or
Why?
whatever. I don't know, because
Is it silly?
yeah, I guess because it's silly. But now it's funny because of how much sense it makes.
Well, yeah, because like they actually made Claptrap into a character that isn't lying.
Yeah.
Like, really, he is the key to everything in Borderlands, and I find that funny.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's absolutely hilarious, especially for the fact that, you know, he seems so useless.
So I'm really curious about what happens. Oh shit.
Stagger him with bullets to the face. How about birds to the face? Does that hurt him? He literally flew over his head, under his crotch, and back into my grasps. Hey, look, it's buff pinatas.
Man, I think it looks like they've done a really good job with what is it, Wolf, and what's the other one?
Saint.
Wolf and Saint. Look, it looks like a legitimately good pet action skill, which I never thought Borderlands would pull off.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, like, everybody usually kind of shies away from the pets in Borderlands. It's like, Death Trap's kind of useless, and you also have the fact that Axton is kind of useless.
he's kind of bad. The fact that you can laser point shit, you know, and yeah,
I forgot about that skill. You can literally spot shit like it's Battlefield and tell them to attack it.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. That's gonna change the whole pet class altogether.
Yeah, Wilhelm is gonna be he's gonna be like everybody's making fun of him in Borderlands 2 because he's like so easy to kill. Then you're gonna realize that that's a pretty nice repeater, but fuck it. Everybody's gonna realize that Wilhelm really is a badass.
Yeah, he is shaping up to be quite the badass, and
he was poisoned by Jack.
I don't know why they took that fucking that
audio
dialogue
file
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. It would make a lot of sense to keep it the fuck in the game, but I don't know. Maybe they felt that it kind of that's not bad. You want that?
Let me see how it compares to my anarchy.
Because I don't have an anarchy.
Go ahead. I mean, mine's got slightly higher fire rate but lower damage, but I'm doing just fine with what I'm using.
That's not cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. We found 2 cruxes.
Yes, we did.
That's funny.
Where's my I don't know what I want to drop. I'll get rid of this I am such a fucking
pack rat?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't help it. That's one thing that I like about Destiny 2. Oh wait, there's a Why is there a crux in here?
You dropped it when you picked up the Oh my god, Mac.
No, there's a crux in here.
Sweet. Wasn't expecting
that. What?
These lockers are so good all the time.
No way.
Yeah.
I feel like we should highlight this and just put this up tonight. And be like, boom, there's your trailer.
Alright.
That is, to quote Axon, that is wow. Where's my equalizer at? 241. Like, literally,
Ooh, that detonating equalizer with the ×3 explosive damage?
Yeah, what's my equalizer at? 14 ammo regeneration, but you know what? Yep. I'm gonna take you.
That's gonna be good. That explosive damage is good.
Yeah, I think I have another equalizer in here that's not very good, so I'm gonna drop that one and pick that one up because it's better, and I don't know why. This equalizer's better, but I somehow need 2 equalizers in my backpack, and there's a crux in here.
Oh yeah. Huh.
That is literally the same crux that I just dropped.
Yeah, mine has slightly higher accuracy, so I'm gonna keep mine.
That's literally the same crux. Randy! This looks like a Herald.
Does it?
I wonder if this was like kind of built off of a Herald detonate equalizer.
I don't like that they, like, okay, so all of the Tediore legendaries in Borderlands 1 regenerate ammo.
Okay.
What happened to that? What happened to that shit?
Yeah, why is the Berserker the only character that gets ammo regen?
Yeah.
I like ammo regen. It adds a reason to go for that extra little stat on the card, because it's really useful. Sure. And I hate having to let a Berserker in my fucking lobby to have ammo regen.
pretty much every character in Borderlands 1 had an ammo regen comm as well. I don't know what Mordecai does, but if he has an equalizer with him, that's relevant. An equalizer. But Brick regens rockets, Lilith can regen SMG ammo.
Wait, Brick regens rockets?
Yeah, dude.
Is there anything Brick can't do in this game?
Nah, man, he's pretty much the greatest.
Alright.
He's so broken. I'm
just making sure, because I remember everybody's like complaining about fucking Lilith and her goddamn OP ass with a Mercom, but man, everybody like lately, how is this guy in our game?
Who the fuck is Zularis 922?
What? I'm scared.
I don't even know. He probably came in and was like, ah!
That's gotta be, if you're a Borderlands fan and you know, like, you watch YouTube and part of the community, imagine just joining a random game right now and just be like, hey, it's Goth and Mac. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Like, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be kind of weird.
I like that. I like being weird.
Yeah, me too. I told my daughter she was weird today, and she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, you're my daughter. You're gonna be fucking weird. Yeah. Being weird's good.
What's that?
I said, being weird's good. And then she was like, yeah,
you're unique.
Yeah, that's why I tried to explain to her that, you know, if everybody was the same, the world would be fucking boring.
Yeah. Not only that, but it would be ugly, too.
That's true. It's very true.
If everybody looked like Goth in the world, like...
Man, that would suck.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to kiss Goth.
Nah. Like, that'd be brutal.
Even though it would be what I look like, it's still what Goth looks like. that would mean my woman has quite a fucking beard. That'd be terrible. What is wrong with us? But
I don't know.
We were supposed to be talking about pre-sequel and Claptrap, weren't we?
Yeah, but I mean, if we don't get off topic at many points inside our Let's Plays, then I'm pretty much worried about it.
That's true. That's kind of like when I do my commentary, I usually jot down 2 or 3 points that I definitely want to make inside the video.
Sure.
And then, like, if I find myself off topic, kind of just look down at the notepad and I'm like, but that's not the topic of the commentary. What we're talking about is point number 2. It's a really good way to segue back on the point because I'm a very, very crazy-minded person.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think to be on YouTube, you have to be a little fucked up in the head.
You do. You know, it's fun.
This is not something that normal people are gonna do.
No, I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't think so. I love it though, dude. I wouldn't trade this shit for anything. I have such a good time doing this.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wake up, play some video games, talk to you guys. I think the Twitter aspect of it is even greater because it's like I'll be chilling with my friend and I'll be like, man, I need an opinion on this, and I just hit Twitter. I'm like, what do you guys think of this? And like Twitter doesn't even know it, but they have solved so many arguments between me and my friends.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, like just sitting there, we're talking like, who do you guys think are gonna win this match? And they're like, blah blah blah, and I'm like, see, I told you everybody wants them to win.
I know that my Twitch stream has solved many an argument at my house.
It might have caused many an argument too.
Oh really? Damn.
In your house? Yeah, the fucking jump scares.
Oh well, she has a good sense of humor about that shit.
Doesn't look like it at the time, but...
Well, that's because she hits me.
Well, yeah, that's not domestic violence either. I can't believe people are always like, oh my god, she's breaking them.
Oh, I know. And then they're like, man, you're being such a dick. And I'm like, that's just what a good relationship looks like, you know?
You think I'm nice to my girlfriend all the time? No, you know why? Because she's not nice to me. Alright? I'll fucking ask her, I'll be like, hey, where is that sandwich? She's like, the same place you left it. I'm like, where? She's like, it's in her fridge. I'm like, well, how about we get some fucking sandwich? She's like, get it yourself. Like, God damn it. Even though that sounds like a normal thing, like get your own goddamn sandwich, Mac, you lazy fucker. If you're doing something and you're kind of hanging out and fucking doing the videos and you like it's a hey, can I get a sandwich? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean. It's not like she has to give me a sandwich, but it's like it's common courtesy, baby. Give me a fucking sandwich.
Oh man, she stopped and got me popcorn at the store on her way home last night.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's when relationships really show, like, when you're with the right person, when you're like, man, I want some popcorn, and on the way home they have popcorn, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like the other day I was like, I really want a soft fucking pretzel. My girlfriend came home, she had fucking soft pretzels in the fucking grocery bag. Like,
that's incredible.
Fucking
dude, I love soft pretzels.
Dude,
I haven't had a soft pretzel in a long time.
My girlfriend went to the store one time, and she was like, guess what I found at the store? You're not gonna guess, it's fucking hilarious. And out of the whole store, I just looked at her and I was like, cock-flavored soup. And she was like, how the fuck did you know? I was like, it's the funniest thing they sell in the store is cock-flavored soup. It's like,
is it like chicken soup? Like, what's the situation?
Yeah, it's just chicken soup, but it has a chicken on it and it says cock-flavored soup on it.
Who thought that was a good marketing decision?
Well, it's like Mexican.
Oh, okay.
So it's not an American thing. It comes from a land where the word cock would actually be used. You know what I mean?
Okay, well that's still.
Yeah, it's still a little suggestive, but she was like
a little.
Yeah. she's like what did you find? I was like, cock flavored soup, right? She's like, yep. And out of everything that I could have guessed inside of that fucking store, I guess, right? That's how you know when you're with the right person.
Yeah, I'd say.
When stupid shit like that happens.
Ah, shit. I need picked up.
Did you get hit by a divine wind?
I did.
You sure you can't get that guy?
I might be able to. Though I'm not a berserker. No, I don't have anything precision to get him with.
I'm gonna teabag you real quick.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Afterwards, we'll go out and get some milkshakes.
It's alright, everybody. Let's all go get some
milkshakes. It just makes
milkshakes.
Borderlands 1 so fucked up after that line.
Yeah, it really does.
It's just like
Roland is dead.
Yeah, he is. It's kind of sad. Like, and they said he's not coming back either. Like,
I don't imagine how they could bring him back.
Did you hit this? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I don't think they could bring him back. But what I think is, you remember that line where they said that you can't be brought back if you've reproduced, if you have kids, and that's why Jack doesn't respawn? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't remember that.
There's a line inside the game.
No, it says that respawning will make you lose your ability to reproduce.
Well, yeah, that
doesn't mean that if you reproduce, you're not able to respawn.
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
I'm pretty sure the way they worded it is that you, what do you call that? You lose the ability to have kids.
Yeah, if you
You're not allowed to have kids anymore.
No, you lose the ability to have kids. So when you use the new you can't make babies anymore.
Oh. Because I was gonna say, like, the way I was kind of justifying, I was like, alright, Jack has a daughter, so he's not gonna respawn.
Yeah,
Britt doesn't have kids, none of them have kids. But what if Lilith was pregnant? And that's why Roland didn't respawn.
No, that's not how it's worded.
That would be cool, because then we would have, like, a crazy, awesome, half black, half white Siren that has Roland's turret.
That would be pretty cool.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
It's like fucking, oh man, it's just fucking Lilith and fucking Roland amalgammed together.
That would be cool. Unfortunately, yeah, that would be pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure Birch said that the new you isn't canon to the storyline.
It should be though, because the first thing you do in fucking Borderlands 1 is put your DNA in.
Yeah. Yeah, they do break that fourth wall pretty often, and the game is like aware that it's a game.
Yeah, like I thought that was the fun part about it, is the game was aware that it was a game.
Yeah. But as far as story and the new you goes, new you does not actually exist, and that's why Jack can't respawn, and that's why Roland doesn't respawn.
What I was thinking though is, if you saw that pistol that Jack shot him with was a Jacob's revolver, what if that was one of Nish's revolvers?
That would be cool.
What if it was like that's why he died? Was one of Nish's fucking special badass revolvers?
Do we know what I didn't see what pistol is it? I've never paid attention.
It's a Jacob's pistol.
Is it for sure? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks just like the one that she uses too.
Okay.
Where you at, Goth?
I'm around a corner.
Being beat up by big skaggies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they don't really give a fuck about my detonated equalizer.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if these. Oh,
you were
right. You were right.
I fucking told you.
All right, I didn't think they did.
Oh, so the Borderlands 1 noob finally teaches you something. Haha.
Oh, I've just never used those.
You'll be like water. You'll be the teapot. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Bruce Lee's the boss, though.
Yeah, he is.
But wouldn't that be cool if that's why he died? It was one of Nish's super badass, strong, powerful, nasty revolvers?
That would be cool.
That would be a way to explain why it killed him and, you know, all the other guns didn't really affect him. Because it's hard to be like, yeah, this character died.
Maybe he was really
5
tired.
years ago, he was impervious to bullets and dying.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Maybe his weakening device is climbing a mountain instead of taking the fucking stairs. Yeah, that part always pissed me off. It's like,
let me ask you, dude, Lilith just fucking transports her ass up there, and she can move people, right?
yeah.
This asshole's still climbing up the side of the fucking wall.
Yeah, well, he could have gone with you on the frontal assault, you know, but he's like, nope, I gotta
Brick
fucking
did,
climb
like,
this.
5 minutes beforehand? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and at the end of the game, Brick fucking Mordecai come with us. They're like, yeah, we'll help you out, Slab. Roland's like, I'm gonna climb the mountain. Well, okay.
Oh.
Is that... I got that.
Oh my god, that guy, every limb fell off.
Did he? Oh my god, he just blew up.
I missed that. God damn it.
Yeah, I could just talk about gore every day until the pre-sequel comes out. I could
Yeah.
make a video on that every day and tell you guys how much I miss gore. And I could show you new, different ways to blow up people inside. We should do that. We should find ways to blow up people in Borderlands 1.
Okay.
We should do that.
Put that
Like-
sumbitch in slow motion.
Yeah, we're gonna put it in slow motion with Super Cheat Engine, grab a bunch of over-leveled Mordecais, and go sink on every limb and watch them run around with no limbs.
All right, well, we only got a couple more areas left in this DLC, so I think this is as good a time as any to wrap up this episode.
All
I had
right.
a blast.
So, we want to thank you guys for watching.
Oh my god.
Make
That
sure
was-
you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you can leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd appreciate it because it gives motivation to make more videos. Watch my motherfucking videos. That was an angry one.
That was a good one. And we're gonna see you guys
Later.
later.
On Steam!
Ah!
You didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't.